Took me a couple extra minutes to get my mic on today, but oh, hi there. You guys are waiting for me. That's so nice. Awesome. All right. Just give me one moment and we will get started. No matter where I put the camera before I go live, it always seems to change the moment I'm live. You can see a little bit of the camera, but you know there's a behind the scenes. Welcome dancers. This is going to be a beginner drill and technique class for belly dance. I'm just pulling up the page so that I can chat with you guys in text as well as in type. As always, if you have any questions during class, please feel free to ask. Maybe I can fix this camera just a smidge. Pepper, hello! I love getting my morning dose of pepper. Awesome, well thank you for joining. Okay. So, as I said, this is a beginner class. We've kind of settled in on a bit of a schedule for now, while we're still on stay-at-home orders. I'll have this class first, which will be beginner belly dance combo, drills, so different moves and techniques for belly dance moves and drills for those moves. And then if you want to stick around for the next hour, we will take the moves that we practice and we will put them together in a little combo / choreography that we've been working on for the past couple weeks. If you're just joining, I am going to go over everything in the combo again, so you're welcome to stay and join us for that. But this first class is just going to be straight up belly dance, drills, techniques, tips, etc. So that means if you have a request, a belly dance request, feel free to drop it in the box and we can work on that as well. So we'll start with our warm-up. Breathe in. Reach up towards the sky. Exhale, drop it down, relax. As always, don't lose your microphone and roll it back up. And again, breathe in. Bend down, roll back up. Last time. Inhale, reach. This time, I want you to place your hands on your thighs, look up, make a nice flat back by engaging your core. Exhale down and roll it all the way up. Good. Open up your legs, bend your knees. Keep it tucked in your booty so you're not out like this, but in like this, and slide side to side. And twist. And backstroke. And across your body. And back to reach. And twist. And backstroke. And across. Good. Feet together. Open your heart. Chin to chest. Roll it down. Flat back up. One more. Arms diagonally in front of you. Come up in balance. Look to the side. Center. Side. Center. Side. Center. Side. Center. Drop it to your heels. 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 Double time. Up and squeeze. Press down on those shoulders to feel really strong and balanced. Exhale. Let's do some little half circles today. and shake it out. We're going to get started with our belly dance moves today. We're going to start with some shoulder shimmies. Stabilize the bottom part. This is the part that moves up here. So I'm going to move from about where my bra band is, while this part stays still with a little squeeze under the booty cheeks. See if we get some music for that. So start with your twist, twist, and twist, twist, twist. Now make it sharp, 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 back to soft, 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 stop. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, back to soft. Faster and soft. Faster, hit. Soft. Hit. Soft again. Breathe. Double time and soft. The soft move will give us the shimmy, the relaxed move. Don't forget to breathe. Now try adding breath as part of the move. It's going to lift your chest. Inhale, 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 inhale. Good, back to shimmy. Let's add a foot pattern. Just gonna march, step, 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 step. Add that breathing in with the step. So we go up, 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 up. Doesn't matter where you step as long as you're continuing that even march. Good. And relax. Twist 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3. Now hit it hard. Faster, soft. And hit it. Well, shimmy, shimmy, relax. Shimmy, relax. Shimmy, relax. Shimmy, relax. Good. Let's do some chest. In, 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 in. Faster. Drop it down. Make sure your whole stomach plops out. Don't cut it off at your middle. Faster. Don't forget to smile. 2, up, down. Sorry, I said 2, I meant 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And relax. All right, let's move down the body. If there are no questions. If there are questions, type them away. If I don't catch them this time, I'll catch them next time around. So we did shoulder shimmies, we did some chest lifts and some chest drops. We're going to continue down the body into our torso, into our camels that we love so much. The body wave, the undulation. So I'm going to start with my back foot on a diagonal, my front foot towards toes towards you, or towards the camera, towards the audience. Even though we sometimes travel side to side, don't let your foot travel side to side, because you want this. This is your pose for your photographs from now on, because you get that little right? If I go here, it's not the same look. So, chest lifted, I step on count 1, inhale, count 2, step back, all my weight goes into my back foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Notice my front foot stays flat as I step on it. I'm not going to rock forward on it, I'm just going to let it be stable and my diaphragm lifts. Exhale, I sit back down. You keep your little tuck in your back, right? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, switch, tap. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, switch, tap. Good. In case you need to know what I'm doing with my feet, because it is important, when I say tap, the ball of my foot touches the ground only. That lets me know that this foot is available to step next. If I were to switch sides and put both my feet down, then maybe I would be stepping this way first, which you can do. But in this particular case, as I'm changing sides in this manner, I want to make sure my front foot is tapped to the ball so I can start again on the same leg. One more time, here we go. Front and back, front and back, front and back. Switch your foot. Front and back, front and back, front and back. Switch your foot. Good. So that's kind of a slower change from side to side. In our combo that we have coming up in the next hour, I have less camels before we switch sides. So I thought we would practice drilling that up too. Let me just check if there is any comments. I see lots of emojis. Hello, welcome dancers. So I'm gonna try switching sides a little bit faster. So what I would do, one camel, and then I step and switch my leg. So I'm only really getting one full camel in. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, meaning front back, step on my leg to switch. So I've taken out the tap, but we're still holding on a count. So, this, by the way, is a side to side, but also a forward move. If you try to do this just side to side, you'll feel very tangled. You have to take an angle, so you're gonna step forward. That's why I'm stepping back, because I know I'm gonna get close to the camera as I continue this move. So 1, 2 is just your regular camel as we've been practicing it. 1, 2. Count 3, I'm stabilizing. Count 4 brings my leg around. So I'm ready to start the other one, this leg leading. 1, 2, step and hold. 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 It ends up looking like 2 camels, but I just want you to think about the first camel. First camel is your regular camel. 1, 2. I step, and as I step, I inhale. Exhale. Is naturally going to make a little undulation, but don't think about it. Don't think about doing that undulation, just think about breathing. Front, back, inhale, hold. Front, back, inhale, exhale, front, back, inhale, exhale, front, back, inhale, exhale. Hello, hello. Making sure everything's still working here. A little freeze on my computer. Hopefully it's still working on your side. Let's see with some music. Front, back, inhale, exhale. Front, back, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, we hold for 1, 2, 3, we hold for 1, 2, 3, we hold for 1, 2, 3. See how I get so much closer to the camera? I am thinking about going a little bit side to side, but really I've got to take it forward or I would feel like very tangled up in my own legs. One more time. Here we go. Front, back, inhale, exhale. Front, back, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we try it faster? This might be too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3. Front, back, hold. Front, back, hold, switch. Front, back, hold, switch. How's that speed? A little fast? One more time on the slow, just for fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. I hope that helped you out with changing camels because I will have that several times in the combo in the next hour, so you're good to go. Or / you could get more practice if you stick around for the combo in the next hour. Let's do a little bit of reverse undulations now. So all those are considered regular direction camels because they go from the top to the bottom. So if I want to go from the bottom to the top, we call that a reverse undulation. So if I'm in place, I'm going to do this by bending my knees a little bit. I get to sit down a little, but I need to make sure I have my tuck. Then I push pelvis up to my chest because my weight is going from my heels to my toes. Sit, heel to toe. Sit, heel to toe. A little faster and up. And up. Sit, heel to toe. Sit, heel to toe. Sit, heel to toe. Sit, heel to toe. Good. Should we try it with a little movement? So I'm going to step from my weight on my back foot to my front foot. But still heel to toe. 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 Try another leg. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. How about a little faster? Might be too fast. Let's see. Reverse, 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 reverse. Other leg. I'm just taking little steps. You know, use your space as you have it. If you need to take a move around in a circle, if you need to take it front and back, I know that everyone's space is limited just as my space is limited. I'm always trying to make sure somehow in the camera frame we have this beautiful big studio that you can see reflected in the mirror. I'm in the corner too, so I'm right there with you on that limited space front. All right, let's continue down our body, into our hips. Let's do some hip drops. Same position I had for the camel, ball of foot on the ground. So that's going to allow me to push and let my hip come up. I am only pushing this leg back. I am not pushing to the side. So I am not closing the car door. I'm only pressing this part of my thigh back. As you can see in my reflection, it never gets completely straight, so I'm never going to lock it up here. and I give it a squeeze of my thigh to kind of give it a pop, a squeeze and release to give it the pop. So let's try some hip drops and hip lifts. Same move, right? If I press into the ground and I use it like a jackhammer, my hip comes up. If I'm up and I let my hip go down, that becomes a drop. So it just depends on where in the music you make the accent. If you push into the ground on one, it's a hip lift. If you release your hip on one, it's a hip drop. Let's start with some lifts. Up, up, up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go a little faster. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. Good. So as I'm going this fast, really think about the ground. You're pressing, 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 lets you go faster than if I tried to do the move using an oblique. Not to say you're never going to use your obliques for any, maybe there's some moves that you have your leg off the ground and you have to, but when you have the earth there, why not use it, especially when going quickly. Let's try them on the down. So now we're going to do the hip drops. So that means I've got to press into the ground first before I start, so my hip is already lifted, and I go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go a little faster at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. Switch. Last time. Great. More variations on hip drops. There's a ton of variations. So those are just straight lifts and drops. We're going to add a drop and release now. So, same beginning, right? I prepare by pushing in the ground. That lifts up here. I drop. I press again as if I were going to do a second drop. But on the second drop, I just let my foot slide on the ground. I do not think about my foot. It's just a release. Drop, release my foot. Don't kick a soccer ball or anything. Drop, release. Just like a drop and another drop, but this time your foot slipped on a banana peel. Drop, release. Drop, release. Drop, release. Drop, release. Let's try the other leg. Drop, release. Drop, release. Drop, release. Drop, release. Lost my tempo here with this music. Let's see. Maxim is always there for us. 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop, let go. Drop, release. Drop and drop. Drop, slip. Drop and slip. Drop and slip. Drop and slip. Switch the leg. Drop and slip. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. 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 I should say that be careful not to let all your weight be on your back leg, because then it's difficult to keep the timing on this leg. Your supporting leg is there for you. It's strong, creating a nice strong line. It's not slipping out. It's staying strong so that the activity is staying here. But we don't want to put all our weight on the back leg and then this leg kind of be willy-nilly. Because just as we did before with the hip drops and lifts, before we added in the release, you need that ball of the foot on the ground, connection with the earth, and you don't get that connection unless you put a little body weight into the ball of the foot. So, as I drop, I really want to make sure I'm dropping my weight into the hip, into that foot, and then letting go. Then I can pull back onto my back leg. So almost it becomes a mini arch. Because if I stay back here, I don't know what timing I'm on. If I drop with a little bit of my weight has come forward, so it's a mini arch, released into the back, you can see a little mini arch back. Front, back, front, back, front, back, change, other leg. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, change, let's go faster, and front and back, 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 and change the leg. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. We're not done with hip drops. We got two more little hip drop things to learn. Just little mini combos with hip drops. So, we're going to cross and down, up. So how am I doing that down, up? It's not by swinging this way. So it's not a swing side to side. It's a plie of the back leg. So I step here and then this becomes my back leg. This leg is the one that bends the knee. It's like a little elevator, down, up, down, up. Then I can add on the drop down and a lift, drop, lift, and it becomes a bigger move in space because of the back leg. So without moving, let's just do it in place. We have down and up, down and up. Let's do it with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, and switch your leg. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, and switch your leg. Very nice. With a little foot pattern. So we're going to step, like I'm going to cross, but my foot points forward, cross, and down, up, down, down, down. We're going to put 3 downs on the end. Here we go. Step and down, up, down, down, down. 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 One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step and down, up, down, down, down. 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 Very nice. Just as with the with anything that's a side and side, you are also going to move forward. Just keep that in mind. So if you feel like, oh no, I'm running out of space, I had to like scooch back and start again, that might mean that you're doing it exactly correct. So don't be concerned with that. I know when I'm taking my online classes, I'm always managed, I start with my space and I always manage to be like smushed in a corner somewhere in my house. But that is because you do need to move forward when you're stepping. You're not gonna like step straight side and tie your legs in a knot. So, a one last hip drop combo. This time we're gonna do lifts. So I'm gonna step, lift, drop. So instead of going down, I'm gonna go up first. Lift, drop, then I'm just gonna push my hip around and drop it again. So I push it to the back, lift it up, and drop. So let's try that one. Step, up, down, around, and drop. 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 Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, up, down, around, and drop. 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 Great job, dancers. I don't have to see you to know you're doing a great job. Just by tuning in, giving your body a chance to move, you've already done a great job. But thanks for following along with all those hip drop combos. They will return to be seen again in the next hour in the form of a dance. Let's move on to more bottom half. So we're continuing to move down our body. We're gonna go to some of our straight leg moves. So by straight leg, I mean a soft knee, never a lock knee. I personally was a knee locker most of my life. Since I have not been belly dancing most of my life yet. I look forward to that day. But I started belly dancing as an adult, so there was a lot of adjustments I had to make. And I always stood kind of with my knees hyperextended here. This was my go-to. So it did take me work outside of dance, almost like standing in line, standing in the shower. I said, give yourself soft knees, squeeze here to start to build up that strength so that I'd be able to do a lot of these moves. So keep in mind, soft knees, straight leg does not mean lock your knees. But I am not going to use my knees the way I was with the hip drops. I'm going to actually be using the twist and slide are going to be the main components for these moves. This is a slide. So I'm sliding my weight side to side without bending my knees. So I'm not going here and here. I have this tucked in, I have my core engaged, and I'm sliding my weight side to side. This is going to dictate the size of my moves, how big I can slide. Now if I want to make a circle with my hips, I'm going to think about the shape of a square. I'm going to slide my weight to the side, press forward, come across the top part of the square. Then when I get to the corner, I go straight back. Back part, side, top, side, back, side, top, side. So it feels squarish in what you're doing with your hips, but the end result will look more like a circle. I am not going to release my booty in the back, so you can see in the mirror. I don't want this. It's not an Egyptian circle, it's a different move, more Polynesian style. My back, I get extra tucked. And as my mother, who was watching my classes last time, reminded me, I should tell you where to breathe. Exhale on the front, inhale. On the back, it's gonna help you suck it in. Not suck in your stomach, but like pull in your abs to your spine. That helps you keep your tuck, and so that you don't plop out like this. So let's go on some counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and hold. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and switch. Front, back, front, Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and switch. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and hold. So those are our Egyptian style circles. Let's do some figure eights. We still need our slide, but now we also need a twist. This is our twist. So first I start with a twist so that my hip is to a corner. Then I slide on a diagonal. So if you can see in the back mirror, my legs still do not do any knee bending things. So I'm not going here to get my hip to go over to the side. I am only using the same slide I used when I was directly front, just now I'm on an angle, so it's on the diagonal. Do not need to make it a big move. Do not feel like you need to go here and start stressing out this area. If you feel stress here, stop, relax, and make a smaller move. Twist, slide, can be small, pull back. I end up showing you big because I want you to see, across the internet, but that doesn't mean your move needs to be as big. So now I'm pointing to this corner, back corner, slide on diagonal, pull back. Diagonal, pull back. Diagonal, pull back. Diagonal, pull back. Back, back, slide back, slide twist, slide twist, slide twist, slide twist, slide twist. Faster? Change your weight, right? So you slide, 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 slide. Faster means smaller. Take little steps if you want. Good, let's do reverse. Slide to the back, pull. Slide to the back, twist forward. Slide, twist, slide, twist. Slide, twist, slide, twist, slide, twist. Faster. Slide, twist, slide, twist, slide, twist, slide, twist. Good, relax. All right, speaking of twists, we employed our twist a little bit in figure eight. We're gonna get some more practice with that twist. So, again, straight leg move, soft knees, twisting the bottom half. This is the opposite of what we did with shoulder shimmies, or, across the core, right? Shoulder shimmies is twisting the top part. Now I'm gonna twist just the bottom part. Usually this one comes easier. Sometimes it's called the washing machine or twist shimmy. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is super important with these. You don't want to get a cramp. Twist, one side, twist to the other side. So I'm just changing my weight, changing my weight. Let's go a little faster. Twist, 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 twist. Are you breathing? Back to slower. Twist, all the way across, twist, all the way across. Do a little half circle, and pull it in. Front and tuck. Front and tuck. Front and tuck. Release. Slide, release. Slide, twist, release. Slide, twist, release. So I'm going as if I were going to almost kind of do a figure 8. Slide, twist at the end, and I release my foot off the ground. Does not need to be a big move. Does not need to be exactly even. It could be more like releasing a rubber band. Slide, release. Slide, release. Slide, release. Slide, twist, release. Slide, twist, release. Good, one more type of twisting. This leg, this supporting leg is gonna pull back so that you're gonna be able to twist forward. Twist, 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 twist. Pull back, let go. And switch your leg. Twist, 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 twist. Let's do switching legs. We go 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3. Let's go faster. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, relax. We will have more of twisting coming up also in the combo. Relax. We do have a little bit more fast moves coming up. Sometimes that's called a twist shimmy, so we're going to use that to segue into some more shimmies. I'll pick a little slower song. I hope you enjoyed this lovely piece of music brought to you by an iPhone at 1 o'clock in the morning and my brother's magical editing skills and my violin. One day I hope to do a nice take of this. All right, so 3/4 shimmy is up first. We're going to use our slide, our weight change, and then we're going to also use an up and down on the hip. Slide, 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 slide. As you can see, I'm stepping as I slide. Slide, 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 slide. Here we go. Slide up, down, 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 slide up, down. Are you ready to go faster? Slide up, down, slide up, down, slide up, down, slide up, down. Take little steps in space, in your place. Slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down. This is 3/4 shimmy. Da 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 da. Good. We're going to try it with a front step, back step. Front step, back step. Without the shimmy, this is what my feet do. My foot steps forward, stop, footsteps back, in place. Step forward, back. By back, we mean we go back to our back weight. This leg is going to stay in place. This is going to look like your right leg. Step forward, stay in place. Step back, change your weight. Step forward, change your weight. Step back, change your weight. Let's add the shimmy on top. Forward and back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and cha cha cha. Forward and back cha-cha-cha. I don't know if you guys saw the little girl that does the cha-cha-cha dance. If you haven't, Google it, little girl cha-cha-cha. It's hilarious. I can't say cha-cha-cha without thinking of her anymore. But the reason for the cha-cha-cha, which is a 3-step, is so that I'm able to change my leg, continuing the drill without having to stop and restart myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In theory, if your music keeps going, that allows you to keep going while changing your leading foot, which is good practice for us. Let's do it with a rock step. So rock step is just going to be forward leg, back leg, just changing your weight. So I'm going to step forward, then back, and forward, then back, but I'm going to put the shimmy on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Front, back, slide, front, slide, back, slide, front, slide, back. Slide, slide, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down. And switch. Checking out the comment in case it's a question about a move. Hello, Regini. Cha-cha-cha. All right, more shimmies coming up. Egyptian shimmy. Got a teeny tiny bit of it in the combo that comes up in the next hour. So, let's practice it. This is considered a straight leg move. Although we are going to be moving our backs of our thighs back, so we get a little bit of movement. It's not a bent knee plie shimmy. So standing up straight, thighs moving back, 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 back. Do not from one leg to the other. Keep your chest lifted, thighs moving back as if you had a resistance band. Back, 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 back. Double time. This is a hard speed to hold on to. Challenge yourself. The counts are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Full 16th notes. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You get a little camel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Very nice. Keep it going. We haven't done any hands today. Press on your palms. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. Let's try some circles. Circle. Release. Circle. Release. Circle. Release. Circle. And back out. Circle. Release. Are you still shimmying? Circle, release. Circle, release. One more time with circle, circle, release. Circle, release. Keep that shimmy going. And back out. Did you keep it going the whole time? Egyptian shimmy is my favorite. Once you have it, which I'm not saying is like instantaneous, took me about a year till I felt like, got it. A year of practice. Once you have it, it becomes the easiest kind of shimmy to pull out. It gives you less stress than plie shimmy, which involves more muscle groups. So that means when you're tired in a long set or a long class, and you get Egyptian shimmy, it should be a relaxed moment. It shouldn't feel tight or like you're trying to squeeze or pop or squeeze your butt or anything. Everything should be loose and just be like, oh, I just need to relax. But we're not going to relax too much because you have choo-choo shimmy up, last shimmy, last thing of the class. ball of the foot on the ground, up to your balance point, bend your knees. Hard. Hard to keep it going. It will make you tired, that's why I leave it to the end so we can take our little water break before we come back for the combo class. So I'm gonna get a little faster rhythm on for us. Little steps with our knees bent, lets our hip move side to side. It is plie shimmy up on the balls of the foot essentially. Little tiny steps. Try not to pound too hard. Try to make it more glidey, so your downstairs neighbors don't get real mad, right? Take little circles around yourself. We all have limited space, but we can use the space around us in a circle. Are you tired yet? If you're not tired, and you say, oh my gosh, I want to do more choo-choo shimmying, I want to do more of everything that I just learned, get some water, breathe, relax for a couple minutes, and then come right back. Everything we learn goes into dance combos, which are, connecting moves together with a beautiful piece of music. So it takes the drills and makes them dancing, which is an important step. I love to drill. The jump from drills to dancing was a bit of a challenge for me because my mind was like stuck on, tell me what move, how many times, and I had to take my mind out of that and let myself relax, experience music and dance. So all the moves we talked about, I'm just gonna pick from those, stick them together and make a dance. That's what combos are. It's coming up in the next hour, so I would love if you could hang around. You can hit the thumbs up if you so choose. Thank you for supporting the studio by dancing with us. Get some water, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Hello and welcome back. I hope you got some water, came back to join us, or maybe you're just joining us, in which case, welcome. I did forget to give my little spiel at the beginning of class. Dance is an active sport. As always, be safe with your body and dance at your own risk. If you have any pain, any questions, please feel free to type them in the box or to contact Los Angeles Bellydance Academy. If you enjoyed the last class and you want some FaceTime, which I love, we have Zoom classes, beginner belly dance Zoom classes. So you can find out more information on our website. There's a session underway, but there's one coming up, I believe the first Saturday in May. You can hop on in, so look on our Facebook page under events for more information or write to us and we'll be happy to give you that information. Coming up next, we have a beginner combos class, taking moves we worked on in the first hour and sewing them together and creating a dance. So I'm happy that you're joining us. If you've been with us in the last class, you're warm, but just in case you're not, we'll take a few breaths and stretch out just a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Let's do some shoulder circles, back, 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 some elbow circles, back, 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 some full arm circles. Other direction, our shoulders go forward, elbows are forward, and our whole arms swim forward. Good. Let's lift up our leg, do some circles in one direction, in the other direction, and then do some ankles with your, do some circles with your ankles in both directions. And relax, try your other foot, do some circles, switch directions. Good, do some ankle circles. Both directions. And relax. So we've been working on this combo for a few weeks, but I'm going to go over everything again. If it seems too fast, click back to any of the classes that say combo, and you'll probably catch on to when I went over maybe each part a little bit slower. I think we're going to finish it today, but if we don't, there's always next week. All right. Going to get started with our foot pattern. Before we do it in the combo, so that I can do it to you, I just want to get a little bit of practice, so I figured we could practice it in a circle since we're all limited on our space, front and back. So I'm going to step, 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 these are flat, then I come up to the ball of my foot and down with a hip slide. So I come down on an ankle. In our last class we talked about slides. If that same slide is just on an ankle. So I step, step, ball, flat, as I slide down. 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to do it around in a circle now. So you're always going to step left, right, up, down, because you're mirroring me. Don't worry, we'll get both sides. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, up, down. 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 Let's try it on the other leg. So now you're going to start on your right foot. Here we go. 1, 2, up, down. 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 So that's going to start out our combo. 1, 2, up, down. So we go 1, 2, up, down, then 1, 2, twist. I'll do it towards you. You don't have to switch legs. I'll switch legs. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left, twist. So it's only 2 steps after our initial 1, 2, up, down. Then you have 2 steps, lift up your foot and do a twist like we were practicing in the last class. Twist and lift, right? Again, it goes, oops, sorry. You start on your right. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twist. Then 1, 2, arabesque. Now, I personally noticed that because I'm doing it here and slamming myself into the mirror, my arabesque is feeling very chopped off because I'm not getting the space that I want to drag it because I'm afraid I'm going to crash into the mirror. So we may not have front and back space, but hopefully in our homes we all have up and down space. So to elongate that move and not feel like I'm going to try to lift with my chest and my arms because maybe I don't have as much space to swing my leg as I'd like to, but we can also put it in our upper bodies a little bit, letting our arms come up. So that is tricep, elbow, wrist. Sometimes called bird arms. Tricep, elbow, wrist. Here we go. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. Then 1, 2, tricep, elbow, wrist. That's our arabesque. Then we have another step, and I cross in the same direction I'm going. This mock swing may be a little bit quick, so it's too quick to go double time. I know you're like, that's so slow. So the foot pattern is 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twist. 1, 2, arabesque. Then this leg that's up gets to cross. 1, 2, cross it again, and turn. All the rest of it's easier. This is the most footy part of it. Sorry, start on your right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, cross. One more time. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, cross and turn. Let's do it on the other leg, just to get it in our brain on both sides. So you were starting with your right, now you're going to start with your left, and I'm going to start with my right. And we go. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, whew. Again. On your left foot. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, cross. Do I need to go over that part slower? If you're out there and you said, oh, I need to go over that part, but I need to go over the feet much slower, please let me know. I'm more than happy to go over it if you need any more. Or like I said, you can click back. So let's continue on from the right side, and then we'll get back to the left side again. So you're on your right foot. This is our one more time through. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, cross. You end up like this. We're going to do our reverse undulations. So that's heel to toe, front, back. So one reverse undulation, let's call it. One reverse, and then you're gonna act like you're doing a reverse, and then you take it back. Psych. It's gonna look like you rewound yourself in a way. Reverse, take it back. I'm thinking about my weight going forward and back. If the undulation itself seems complicated, all you want to worry about is weight to toes, weight to heels. Toes, heels. Toes, heels. Reverse, toes, heels. Reverse, toes, heels. reverse, toes, heels. Reverse, toes, heels. Adding on, reverse, then you go toe, heel, then a regular camel, top to bottom. Reverse, give and take, inhale, exhale. So we got one regular, one funky in the middle, and one reverse, the give and take in the middle, and end with a regular camel. So really slow, it goes reverse, give, take, regular camel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your weight should be on your back leg. Give it an omi, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, wrong camel. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, give and take, camel, and omi on the bottom. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse, and down, full camel around. Just for fun, let's drill it up on the other side. Well, it's gonna come in later. So the other leg, but we do the same thing. Reverse and give and take, full camel. Sit, omi at the bottom. Reverse and give and take, full camel, and omi at the bottom. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8, reverse and give and take, full camel, and omi at the bottom. Reverse and give and take, full camel, and omi at the bottom. Good. So back to our combo. Did you remember the beginning? Start on your right foot. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, arabesque. 1, 2, cross. We've ended in this position. We go reverse. Give and full camel, sit down. Now we're in this position, same one we started in. We're going to do rock step that we practiced from the last class. So front, back, Shimmy if you want. If you don't want to, you can just step front, back, and we'll give it a little undulation. I'm going to do 3/4 shimmy to 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross. And that's 8 on the right side. So let's do the whole thing on your right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, on your right side. Yes, my left side. You start on your right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, arabesque. 1, 2, twist. Reverse, and front and omi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross. I hope that was good. If you have any questions about that's A part on the right side, type it in for me, I'll get to it. You're here. We have our hip drops as we practiced in our last class. Down, release, but it's gonna be faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross and turn. And in that turn, my arms just switch from one side to the other. So I believe I said you're gonna stop. The rock step will end up, after a rock step, we switch directions and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, omi. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, reverse undulation, get 2 if you want, 1 if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, and omi, and then we're going to finish out that section with a front step, back step. So one more time from the top to there, and I'll give you the very, very end of that whole A and B section together. So this is A on your right foot. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, arabesque. 1, 2, cross, reverse, give and take, camel and omi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross and omi, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross and reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross and omi, front step, back step, this foot steps, front step, back step, pivot and step down. Last week we practiced that pivot a lot, so let's just do our pivot. You're going to be starting with your right foot and it is to the side. Step straight, like if you were on a straight parallel line. Switch your weight. Then you're just going to step behind. Pivot and step behind yourself and drop the hip. So it's only half a pivot. Step, switch, step behind yourself, sit. 1, 2, step. And it comes after the end of a front step, back step. So you have finished an omid in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pivot and step. You'll end up with your opposite leg that you started, ready to repeat the whole section again. So from section B, B starts with the hip drops. B starts with our hip drops here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross and omi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross. I'm almost into the mirror. Omi. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Pivot and step down. Questions about section A and section B? We'll have a chance to practice it now on the other foot before we run it with the music. I'd love to answer anyone's questions. Should just make up a question for me, I'm kidding. All right, A and B on the left foot. So everything the same, just on the left foot. So you end the sections with this foot free. This is gonna be your left foot, because if you're mirroring me right now, this is your left foot. So you just do A and B, again, exactly the same, starting on the opposite leg. 1, 2, up, down. Here we go. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, fly. 1, 2, cross. Reverse. Give and take. Down and omid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross. Hip drop section. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. Omid. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. Omi. 1, 2, 3, 4, pivot and step back. So I'll just go over that end for you one more time. You omi this way this time. Front step, back step. Front step, back step, step. So this is my pivot. Step with your left foot. Switch your weight. Step behind yourself. Drop your leg. So you are sitting into your supporting leg, leaving this foot free, your front foot free. Are you ready to do both sides with music? There's no questions at all. I guess that means that you're all following along perfectly. But please do not feel like worried about asking questions. Questions are like food for dance teachers. All right. The song is Nebtadi Menin El Hikaya. I have noticed there are more than one song with this title though. Oops, too close to the beginning. All right, I'm gonna do it to the back, but I'm still gonna start, I'm switching sides, so you do the same thing we just practiced. You start on your right foot. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, twisty. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, cross. Reverse, reverse, and camel and omi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and omi. Front step, back step, pivot and step, repeat. my back side goes off camera, but I'm hoping that my front side stays in the mirror. Let's do it again. If there's no questions from you guys, we'll do it one more time from the top, and then we're gonna move on to the second part. All right, one more time from the top. Too close to the one. Thanks for the thumbs up, Mary. Front step, back step. Twist. Other leg. Choo-choo. New part. After the first part, I promise, everything's super duper easy. So, new part coming up. Twisties on the one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tend to stop at 7 and 8 and get myself back to center with choo-choo. As we practice, follow the foot, little footsteps, wiggle the hips. Then if you're feeling like it, you can add in a layer. Up and release, and up and release. Chest up, drop my pelvis, neutral and chest and neutral and. If you feel like it, you'll hear the call of the music. That whole section repeats itself twice. So we twist this way, then we twist this way, then we choo-choo in the middle. I end that choo-choo with an inhale, exhale. Okay, watching is good. Dancing is better. You don't have to dance my steps. You could embellish what steps you please, right? So what I am doing, if you choose to follow, inhale, exhale. And I add a little shoulder shimmy, right at the end of the twisties. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to center. Chest and drop, and chest and drop, chest and drop, and camel, and ra. I think one's just a regular camel, and the other one I end with a little ra at the end, if you like. All of the little embellishments, if you hear something different, if you feel something different, go with it, right? You're alone in your house, so you're dancing to bring yourself happiness. So do what moves give you happiness. Great. So we finished that section. We have it twice through. Then we get to go to our camels. If you remember, I had you practice those changing position, changing feet camels in the first class. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. If you're feeling it, if you're familiar with it, you can add in a little twist. 1, 2, switch the leg. 1, 2, switch the leg. Hi, Ranjini. Thank you for joining us. That's great to hear. I'm so excited. All right, so the new section. The twisty section I covered really fast because it's fast, first of all. Secondly, it's very repetitive. It goes the same direction both times, so I think you'll feel that, you'll see that in the music. Twisty, twisty, choo-choo. Twisty, twisty, choo-choo. Then we have camels. Camel and switch the leg. Camel and switch the leg. Hit. I'm gonna hit, hip bump. I go to the side by bending this leg. This is a bent knee move, allows me to come up on it. Camel and twisty. Camel and twisty. 1, 2, 3. Omid, roll up. So that is hit, hit, hit. Omid, roll up. I did forget to go over omids in the last class. So bend your knees. Tuck, 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 release. Tuck, 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 release. So you can think straighten, tuck, straighten your leg, release. Straighten, tuck, straighten, release. That makes the circle. And this is one of the few belly dance moves that you feel kind of that release in the booty, but don't let it go too far because the accent is not back, the accent is forward, forward, forward. So keep it almost as a neutral position as you can, rather than saying, oh, finally I get to release that booty, now it's gonna go, because that just wouldn't be Arabic style belly dance. You can do it in other forms of dance, right? All right, so back to the combo. It was camel and camel, camel and camel. 1, 2, 3, omid, roll up. I'll do it to you. Camel and camel, camel and camel. 1, 2, 3, omid, and roll up. And awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so great to hear. Yes, it is nighttime in other parts of the world. I'll have an earlier class coming up soon, so hopefully different people will get to join in. But our streams do stay on, so you're always welcome to join us other times. Hey, Nicole. Thank you. It's my purple outfit. It's my purple period. Purple was my favorite color when I was a kid. My mother will attest to that. All right, so back to the combo. It's nice to get sidetracked with our friends a little bit, but back to the dancing. 1, 2, switch the leg. 1, 2, switch the leg. 1, 2, 3, omid, roll up. Now we have 3, but only on one leg. So bend this leg. 1, 2, 3. Camel, or shoulder shimmy. 1, 2, 3. Camel. I do it to you. Camel and switch the leg. Camel and switch the leg. 1, 2, 3. Omid and roll up. 1, 2, 3. Camel. 1, 2, 3. Camel, and it ends with 1, 2, 3. Omid and roll up, the same way we did before. Just starting on your opposite leg. The whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Omid and roll up. Then 1, 2, 3. Camel. 1, 2, 3. Camel. 1, 2, 3. Omid, roll up. The timing is slightly different on that 1, 2, 3 on the walk back, but you will hear it in the music. So let's add on those parts from the top to there. Hello, Arsa, thank you for joining us. So we're taking it from the top, because why not practice the top a little more? On your right foot. Hip drops. One step, back step. Feet. step, back step. Twisty. Switch. Choo-choo. Twisty. Get ready for camels. 1, 2, switch the leg. 1, 2, switch the leg. One, two, three. Questions? Hello. Hello, everyone. Questions? Questions, comments, concerns about the first 3 sections, or 4 sections. We have kind of the foot pattern section in the beginning, then we have the hip drop section, then we have the twisty section, then we kind of have this little intermediary thing in between. That's the camels, and then the hip drop. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm looking for dance questions at the moment, so we can stay on track for our combo, which we maybe don't finish this week, but that's good, because then we have next week, and that will be 4 weeks for a whole song, which is it's a pretty long song. It has repeated sections, but kind of more repeated sections than a lot of songs only have maybe like 4 classical songs, maybe have like 4 chunks. This one has several different pieces that repeat. So on the next section, you'll notice it's a repeat of the music of the very beginning. So as we began with our 1, 2, up, down, 1, 2, twisty, we're going to do that all over again. We're going to go back to the up, down, to the walking section that we had in the beginning. And we're going to do it only on the right foot. So we end our little walk backs. You end on your left foot, leaving your right foot free to start over 1, 2, up, down, 1, 2, twisty, 1, 2, arabesque, 1, 2, cross, reverse, reverse, camel, omi. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's an extra rock step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have those, a little extra rock step in there before we go on to the next section. But essentially just to repeat. Ready for the next section. Next one. We are on our back foot. You're going to let it push you into a little undulation, lift up, and then you're going to step 1, 2, 3. Right, left, right. You have that little pause, 1, 2, 3. Pull your hip up for a little twist, and then circle to your left. 3 steps, little twist and circle. 1, 2, 3, little twist, circle around. 1, 2, 3, little twist, circle around. Your weight's on this leg. Do the twisties that we practiced in the last class. Twisties, little twists. Remember we practiced twisting our weight from side to side. We're just going to get a few of them in as we hear it in the music. It does not need to be a prescribed number. It's as you feel it, as you hear it in the music. So we have right, left, right? Right, left, right. Twisty, circle to your left. Pull this hip back, release, release, release. Then we have drop, 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 drop. I suck it in, release, release, release. And as I do that, I go down on my supporting leg. So I have a little bit of a level change. Again, from the beginning, right, left, right, twisty, circle to the left, pull back, release, release, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually going to count 1, you'll see. 1, omid, omid, roll up. There's a lot of like little boo-boo, but if you feel something, if you hear something in music different, If your feet are on the same feet as me, then whatever like that you do is up to you, right? If your feet stay on the same beat, then you'll know when you're changing with me. And the little embellishments can be your personality coming through. Do what moves your body feels good doing, right? Give yourself a chance to dance. We took our drill class where I said, change your leg, do this, do this. Give yourself a chance to dance and explore some of these moves. I can't see you, so I won't know. And we have 1, 2, 3, twisty, circle, around, pull back, release, 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 drop, 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 push, and around, and a roll up. Let's do that much with the music. That's our new section from last week, so let's do that with the music. This is our camel and twisty, camel and twisty. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna skip through the repeat. Sorry. There's a repeat of section A. It's where his vocals come in. 1, 2, 3, twisty, and circle, and pull back, release, release, down, 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 shift. One more time. Oops, here we go. Right, left, right, twisty. Twist, twist, push. Next part. Next part. This is the only other section I made of line. There's the beginning section that's a lot of footwork, and maybe this is some quicker changes, but I promise this time I'm not lying. Everything else is very simple and repetitive, so it'll give you a chance to relax if you're thinking really hard. It'll give you a chance to relax and say, okay, now I'm dancing and not just thinking. So, again, right, left, right, twisty, circle, around, pull back, release, release, drop, 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 shift, and around, and around. And then I have like a little accent. Shimmy if you want, it could just be a roll up, it could be a lift. Then I'm gonna do figure eights. Pull back, release, release. Pull back, release, release. So to you, I pull back on the opposite leg, then release it with a twist, pull backwards, release it with a twist. Pull back, release, pull back, release, pull back, release, pull back, release. And again, how many twisties you get in there and exactly the position of your body for that moment is up to your stylistic choice. So we have ended we've just walked, we twisted, we circled, we did our little moment, shift, and around, up. All our weight's on this leg to pull back, relax, pull back, relax, then our feet are gonna go a little quicker. Left, right, that's a circle. Left, right, and I suggest actually moving your legs, because you could do it just in place, but if you step left and step right, it's gonna keep you on track for the next part. Left, right, left, left. Pivot. So left, right, then step left, switch, step left, switch. Forgot my footies today, so I'll make that sound on the ground. Hopefully you have some ground that feels okay turning on, or you might want to put on some socks, right? If you have to do a lot of on the ground. So the whole combo goes 1, 2, twisty, around, and pull back, down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and around, shimmy, relax, twist into the figure eight, then left, right, left, left. It's a little fast. Left, right, and left, and left, and that leaves your left foot free to start the whole combo again. Let's do it one more time with the music before we do the left side. 1, 2, 3, twisty. Relax. Left and left, left hand. So I kept going, but if you notice, it's exactly the same thing on the left foot. That's what makes this a comboography versus just a straight choreography, because I intentionally tried to repeat those things evenly on one foot and then the other, especially if they were like, you know, pushing patterns rather than, you know, the twists we do right, left both times anyways, but in this case, we would not have circled and dropped on both legs if I didn't put it into the pattern. So, the change comes naturally because as you started on the right side, once you start doing that circle to your left, and then you pivot on the left, and you pivot on the left again, then the left is naturally free to start. 1, 2, 3, twisty, circle, around, pull back on your supporting leg, release it with a little twist, drop, 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 shift, omid, roll up, right? Then we have our figure eight, right, and right, and right. So the same thing again. The circle, sorry, got some comments coming in. The circle, this time goes to your right foot, and now our right leg pivots. Right leg, leave your right foot behind you because there's an extra 4 count, and you're just gonna step it back. Right, left, because you're all smushed up against your mirror and you need to get back there so you have more space. Or maybe you're squished up against your TV. I always end up in the corner, like right by my TV when I'm air casting. Whole combo, left and right. Starting on your right foot. 1, 2, 3, twisty, and circle. And release, down, 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 down. Shift, and around, and then up. Figure eight, circle, and pivot, and pivot. And 1, 2, 3, twisty, circle, and pull back, release, release. Drop, 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 shift, circle, roll up. Figure eight, circle, and pivot, and right, left, left. We'll do it from around there, and then we'll move on if there's no questions. One, two, three, twisty. Figure eight, circle, right, left. If you were in the first class, you should remember that exact section coming up. After we step ourselves back, right, left, cross and down, up, and down, down, down. Cross and down, up, and down, down, down. Then step, lift, drop, circle back, release, step, lift, drop, circle back, release. I'll do it to you so you can see. It's gonna cross that way. I'll reverse so you don't have to. 1, 2, down, up, down, down, down. 1, 2, down, up, down, down, down. Then step, lift, drop, circle back, release. Step, lift, drop, circle back, release. That's that whole section. I'm gonna skip right over it because I think you guys know it. So we have ended, let me make sure I'm on the right foot now. Down, up, and down, down, down. Cross, down, up, and down, down, down. Cross, lift, drop, around and drop. Cross, lift, drop, around and down. Your right foot's free, should be sort of familiar. The camels that we use, the quick camels that change direction. Camel and change, camel and change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just lock it down, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Side to side, if you want to do it flat foot, you can. You can also have an option of doing a hip bump instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just going to take it back with a 4 count step of your choosing. So, again, new section is camel and change, camel and change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Camel and change, camel and change. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want the second time through, you can add a little shimmy. I will because I hear an extra note in the music. 4 times through. Let's do that section. See, I told you it was going to get easier, right? I wasn't lying. Here we go. Right, left, right, left. Cross hand, up, down, around, and camels. You think we can do it in 10 minutes? It's an easy section, I think. We're going to start like a grapevine. Cross and camel it down your weight. So we cross with our right foot, cross, and as I step back, I inhale so it becomes a camel. Cross and inhale. Then I'm going to take my hip and I'm going to do some figure eights. So I twist it to the back and make a circle, release in center, front, and circle. Back, circle, front, circle. Back, circle, front, circle. To you. Front, let me see, make sure I'm not lying. Yes, I'm going to start with the back because I undulate into the move. That's what's going to make me start with the back half of the circle. Back, front, back, front. Circle to the back, up in front. In the back, in front. I will drill some of these moves more. So I got through maybe half of the moves in the first hour class where it's just drills and techniques. So I will put some of these moves into the drills for next week. And maybe I'll do this song one more time last week, or you guys can tell me what you want. So again, new section. After we have cameled, and we did that 1, 2, 3, 4. We do that 4 times. Then I'm going to cross and undulate, hip and hip. Cross and undulate, hip and hip. And you can do whatever hip feels to you in the moment. You'll hear the melody, right? Hip and hip. Then I'm going to take this leg, cross, and then I'm just going to wiggle it out, figure eight it, and give it a little shimmy and a little bop, bop, bop. You'll hear the music, bop, bop, bop. And as I bop, 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 I'm going to transfer my weight to my right, bop, bop, bop. So my left foot is free to start the whole thing. Cross and undulate, little figure 8. Cross and undulate, little figure 8. Come around, wiggle. This is your free wiggle moment. Wiggle as you please, where you please. A little shimmy, bop, bop, bop. This time I'm going to transfer my weight to my left leg for my right leg to be free to repeat the beginning. There is a tiny, tiny coda, so I'll have to go over that one next week because I want to give us time to run through. Let's do that section again before we run through the whole thing. So I'm going to those hip drops, the hip drop combo that we did in the first hour. I'm going to start with that. Cross hand, down, up, and down, down, down. Cross hand, down, up, and down, down, down. Step, lift, drop, around and down. Step, lift, drop, around and down. Camel. Step and undulate, little figure 8. Step and undulate. Are you ready to take it from the top? As you can hear, it's section A again, but there's a little bit of new information about how we're going to repeat it. So I will do that next week. And if you have a circle skirt, like a big circle skirt, and you want to have it, it's going to be incorporated slightly into the very end of the song. So if you have one, next week when you want to join us, I'll show you the very end of the song and how having a big skirt can be incorporated into part of the dance in the ending. So bring that for next week, but let's try what we know from the tippy top. Unless there's any questions about the dance, I hope you're dancing along at home. It makes it more fun to know that you guys are dancing along at home. Improv. That's an order. Do some hands. Do some undulations, some mayas. I hope you're dancing. Here we go. Get ready on your right foot. Front step, back step. Front step, back step. Twisty. 3. Rock again. 1, 2, 3. Left. Oops. Cross hand, down, up. Camel. Take a deep breath, sigh it out. Let me see what comments I saw some pop up. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Arsa. Come back next week for the conclusion. As you can see, it's a repeat, but some little special things, and bring your circle skirt. Again, the first hour will be drills, and then we take those steps and we put them in the dance. And I hope when it's done, if you guys are learning it and you want to film it, send it to me. I'd love to see it. I hope you're enjoying the class. Thank you again for joining Los Angeles Bellydance Academy. And you can subscribe for support if you would like to keep seeing our classes. We're happy to be bringing this dance to you at this time where we're separated and yet finding ways to stay together. So, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much for dancing with me. And stay tuned or check out our Facebook page, our website, LABellydanceacademy.com, LosAngelesBellydanceacademy.com, so that you can get all of our class information. We're on almost every day. Bye, dancers. Thank you.